Good evening. This is the Jersey Hermit with another retro video game stream, and today we're continuing on with Donkey Kong 64 for the N64. Hopefully, everyone's had a good day. I know I have. So let's fire up the game, shall we?
Okay.
That makes me feel good. All right. So last time we just got into Crystal Caves. We bought the potions, um, so that's good. I think we also got Candy taken care of. I don't think we got to Funky. We also didn't get any bananas in there.
Donkey Kong.
But that's okay. Because we'll be going for some now. Okay, now if I remember correctly, we want to be tiny to get to Crystal Caves. And we start from 2. Alright, so let's see. From 2, we follow the path. And you need Tiny for this. Oh, we got to take Chunky up here at some point to open those up. Okay? The reason you do it is because you float around here. And here's the opening to Crystal Caves. Right? That's the way to get hints. But the entrance to Crystal Caves is up here. Okay, yeah, we definitely did do what needs to be done with Candy, because otherwise we wouldn't have had that other melon. So we have our third melon. Let's use 2. 2 warps me up to here with a tag barrel. I think... Let's see, what we got there? Oh, we just fell off. How about that? Also, we see a Diddy barrel there, so we know we're going to be doing some rocket barreling. Let's get back in there. Let's get Donkey Kong out because we saw what looked like a place for him. Right? It's not over here, is it? No, it's not over here. But is there anything good over here? Let's see. That's a place where we go up with Lanky. Alright. Camera's still as wonderful as ever. Which is to say, not good at all. Yeah, that's a bongo pad. Okay, cool. Open the door. And in we go. There's a golden banana there. We got a platform there. Okay. Can I do anything with these? Hold on. If I do that, what does this do? Oh, I get the game. But regardless, let's do this first. Plinth Panic. So we got to stay on for 70 seconds and stay alive. That didn't work. But it also reset my timer. So I can look at this and see what we got to do. What I think we have to do is play memory effectively. take the orange. Match the orange. Now get these quickly. Go red. Red. Yellow. Yellow. Blue. Uh-huh. Okay. We see what we got to do. Let's reset it by doing this. Try it again. We're going to have to get this crown game anyways. Okay, we fell off, and that's okay. Let's figure what the best way to do this is. The probable best way is to start on one of the sides. 1, 2, 3. Slam that one. Blue. Blue. Red. Throw the switch. Get the red. Pick a color. We got green. Hit the green. Pink or purple. Not fast enough. But that's the game. Clear it. Let me try something. No, I don't have... Okay, that tells me something. I don't have my musical instruments for this. So I want to play both of the two... Hold on. I'm trying to think in terms of a good way to do it, and I know what to do now. Do the two of those. Do blue. Okay. Pick green. Ah! Okay, we're gonna flunk now. The game is you gotta start on one side. And then run it. Let's do this. I don't have my music. That's what I was trying to do earlier. That's fine. Falling off is okay. We will get that eventually. But let's get this banana first. Okay, so we're going to start with the yellows, then go blue. Blue. Onto the platform. Line it up. Do blue. We'll do green next. On. Play the greens. Purple. Now, brown. And red. There we go. Get our first banana of the level. Now we can try this again. That's fine. That's okay. We're going to come back for that, I think. I want to do 101% of this game. I don't know how feasible it's going to be. We're going to give it our best effort. Now, we're going to do the lanky pad next. Walk that way, it's a lot safer. And then here we can use the balloon to get on top of here to find a saxophone pad. Where's my door? So I hear a blueprint around here. Whose it is, I don't know. It's giving me a bunch of oranges here. Ouch. It's giving me a barrel there, and it's giving me a balloon. Okay. Well, we're in. This ability uses crystal coconuts. Cancel the move by pressing Z and select. So I'm sprinting. I get it now. Okay. Okay. Not quite. We got it, though. We know what we're doing. Believe it or not. There we go. And run out. Okay, we got a second. Now. Let's keep an eye out for a Kasplat. We heard one. Or we heard the ending of one. Oh, there's blue bananas here, too. So, let's get those. Ouch. Not like I don't have enough banana coins for Lanky. But we'll grab these. Did I see something? I thought I saw something for Lanky here. Okay, I can't go up this way. Is there something for him here? Why, yes there is. There's a blue balloon. But the question then becomes, where do you stand to get it? Regardless, here is another bongo pad. And a tag barrel. And a guitar pad. And a sax pad. You know what? Oh, that's a trumpet pad. Okay, that's a triangle pad. Does Lanky have a pad here? There's the bongo. And I saw there was a tag barrel here, so Let's see. That's that. That's a saxophone pad, not a trombone pad. But I can climb up here. There's another guitar pad. And the number 5. That's going to be useful. Okay, so it's kind of telling me to be Diddy right now. There's two pads here. We start with this one. And like I said, we can hear there's a kasplat around here. Door closes. What we got? 50 seconds, huh? What am I doing? Probably killing everything in here. If I had to take a guess, that's what I have to do. But I'm about to run out of time. And the door opens.
It hurts.
And now I got 10 seconds to leave. Okay. Give me a second. That's a Diddy game. Aha, okay. I got it now. Let's try that again. I do have to kill everything. The easiest way is to just take that. Let's go in the middle. Oh, I know what to do. But we're not going to make it, so we'll come back for this one. Let's get out of here. We'll do that one later. We know there's one up here. That's also you. But we're going to pause and we're going to take our first self-care break of the night. Okay, I take one every 20 minutes or so. Grab something to eat or drink, use the bathroom. I'll see you in 60 seconds. Alright, we're back. Let's try this one. This one might be easier. Alright, in here we got one of you. There's got to be something good to do. Let's look for something that's useful. Well, there's these book platforms. Monkey Book of Science. Okay. That's not anything good. One of these ways has got to be the good way up. Let's look. There's a barrel there. Aha! So how do I get up to it? Maybe from up here. Line it up. Where's the barrel? Oh, the barrel's over there. Off of this corner. Yes? So one of these is the right way. It's going to be close to a barrel. Hold on, we got oranges, right? Let's deal with these. Ouch. Fine, we'll do this. We'll put them out this way. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do in the first place. Okay. Alright, well, now we have a pad. Alright. So let's collect these bananas. As usual, my flying of this isn't very good. There's one. Basically, I gotta light all three of these candles. There we go. That wasn't that bad at all. And there's a banana fairy in here. Oh, that's brilliant. Camera. And an easy capture, which is going to refill everything for us. Nope, I haven't gone to Funky yet, I don't think. It's also why they give us crystal coconuts here. So we've got 11 of the banana fairies. There are 20. There's Candy's place. And I'm looking for the Kasplat that we had been nailing over here. We did Candy already. Why am I grabbing coconuts when I know I am full? Oh, there's a Diddy barrel here too. So we expect a reason to use it. to get somewhere we normally couldn't. Like maybe the top of this thing? No, but there's a red... There's a red balloon there. Let's get on top of this. Maybe we're going to have better aim here. Got it. Took a few shots more than I wanted to, but yeah, it is what it is. All right. Down here, we saw another barrel. One of them we saw was a tiny barrel, a tiny switch. Right over here. Yeah, like you can hear the kasplat that is somewhere. Okay, we can't fall in like that. Okay, let's throw some oranges. Now we got one. It's a lot easier to aim them this way. Thank you. And there we go. Ouch. That didn't work. Took one out. Grab some oranges back. Hold on, can I shoot these guys? And do that? Not really. Although... I can do that. Okay, well, we'll keep one orange there. Part of me's wondering if I do have to actually kill them all. I very well might. I do. All right. Put you away. Get our banana, and then we're going to collect those purple ones. Once I figure out where they line up. Okay, line up with it. To find that There we go. There's one. And there was another one over here, right? Yeah, right here. Okay, we got them. That's good. Any other ones hiding in here? I don't think so. Just look. Nope. We got them all. So we got 4 bananas tonight so far. That's not bad at all. We did the guitar thing. We got to do that one again. We're going to switch to... DK, I thought I saw had one over here. Yeah? Yep, right here. I will figure out where that Kasplat is eventually. This is going to be a game of blow them all up, isn't it? Probably. And I don't have homing ammo, which I wish I did. Just take them out. One more. Okay. Put this away. Give it a second. Close up. Because that's a banana coin. We're not worried about that. We got plenty of those. But we can run over here and get our next banana. Oh, sure, there was red ammo in the corner. Alright. That would have made that so much easier. So we effectively did that the hard way. Alright. Let's get Chunky out because we saw another one. Grab that. And here we go. Well, we got greens. And we got... Ouch! We got to do here? Not get hit by the searchlights. Okay. I get it now. I got to trip the switches and not hit the searchlights. It's giving me film here, too. So that's almost telling me to expect that I'm going to be taking a picture here. Okay, so that gets me that. Score. Okay, so that's how that game works.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Searchlight Seek. What do we got? Remind me how this works. Find and shoot all the claptraps. A to fire a melon. So I gotta hit 8 claptraps. You're just going in circles. There we go. We gotta hit 8. You know what? Restart. We're gonna try it again.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I can do this. There's a third. 4th. We're ahead of schedule. There's a 5th. We can do this. There's our 6th. We had 7. That's not bad, but we needed 8.
Welcome to bonus stage.
All right, let's do this. First one. Got the second. There's a third. 4. We're in a better position than we were. Okay, we're... Okay. One more. There we go. Interesting level. We'll keep Chunky out for now. There wasn't anything else out there. Oh. Green coupons. And see, it would have been I thought there was something else in there because of the film, but it would have popped one and I would have seen it, right? We got more places to go. I got... Okay, try... Alright, the sacks we did. Can we go higher on this one? I don't think so. Yeah, we can. And up here was the guitar, right? The 5. Have I found the other 5? No, I haven't. Okay. So now it's a question of where's the other 5? We're still watching for opportunities, we'll call it. Okay, I can't get up here. But I can swim over here. Anything good over here? I can come up. Here's the 1 and the 2. Did we trip the 1? Yes, we did trip the 1. The 1 gets us up here. And there's that dome with a whole bunch of chunky stuff on it. And a star. Can I go in the igloo? No. Not in that way. Not in that way. Not in that way. And not in that way. What's on top of the igloo? I wonder. Well, there's a Kersplat, and and he's green. You know what? Fine. Take you out. Let's get our first blueprint of the night. Thank you. Now over here looks like it's something for Tiny. But we got to pause and take our next self-care break of the night. I'll see you in 60. Alright, we are back. Let's see what we can do around here. Over here's a tag barrel. I saw a star that usually the stars are things like you have to fly Diddy. So I wouldn't be surprised if our next solution is to fly Diddy at some point. Well, regardless, here's the 3. Do we have the 3 unlocked? No, we don't. So we're going to keep an eye for a 3. Let's head over. Let's look. Yeah, see, there's a red there. There's the star, which is marked red. So I betcha. Hold on, there's a red balloon here. Hello, Daryl. How you doing today? Doing good. Oh, same here. Looking forward to working tomorrow. Oh, this is a tiny spot. That's going to be something for Chunky. I don't think we've done this yet. No, we haven't done this part yet. Alright, let's get Tiny out. Game's going okay. We've got a few bananas already today, which is it's a good start. Okay, let's get Tiny out because we saw those purple bananas to grab. And we'll let it help us. Now, we saw a spot where we wanted to use Chunky. Like, we're expecting that purple... The purple bananas there tell me that that is probably something for Tiny eventually. But in the meantime... let's head up here because we saw the mini monkey barrel and we saw a spot that was too small to go otherwise. So that's going to be something for Tiny. In we go. Now the question is, what do we need in here? Oh, we got to bring Chunky in here too? Okay, there's a way to get Chunky in here. Because it wouldn't give us green. There's the tiny barrel to get back out. But there is a way into here, apparently, that is for Chunky. Let's see what the barrel is.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Crazy Kong Clamor. 5 hits, that's it? Must be a speed game. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're going to restart. I got to do 5, and they're going to play quick.
Welcome to bonus stage.
All right, let's do this. Nope. It's almost like guessing. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to play it the smart way.
Welcome to bonus stage.
We're going to wait on a corner. Give it a second. If we see a banana in the corner, we shoot. No. Didn't get it. Yeah, see, because every time I hit a Kong, I have to hit another banana.
Welcome to bonus stage.
So we don't want to do that. Got it. Reload. Nope, that was a screw up. Let's see if we can get away with just the one screw up. Now, we're halfway there and we're back where we started, so that's not going to be the game. We will do this. And that's why we don't shoot willy-nilly.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Wait for it. Why I'm waiting. And even then I'm not hitting it right. We did this last week, I believe, or the week before. We were able to do this. Okay, we're 3 ahead. 2 more. Just wait on it. No. Not fast enough. Problem is there I was too fast. We will do this. We will get this. Yeah, we don't want to guess. Because we're going to guess, we're going to fail 5/6 of the time. Okay, it's going to it moves every time, I believe. We will get this. We will get this. And I'll figure out how to get... If I knew the pattern, it would help.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Like I said, I don't think it ever really... No. We'll wait for it to come down here. We can do this. You know what I mean? I'm just not fast enough to just... I almost have to pre-guess. Come on. Yeah, see,
Welcome to bonus stage.
it's not that I can't get away with guessing. But I gotta be fast. No. And don't guess. Don't
Welcome
guess.
to bonus stage.
Or don't shoot unless you're absolutely certain. I gotta be faster than that. We will get this.
Welcome to bonus stage.
If I do it right, I should be... Okay, wait for banana. No. No. Yes. No. 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 Yeah, see, once I start guessing, then I'm screwed.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Pick a corner. No. 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 Oh, sure. Just after I stop going there, it starts going there.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Bottom left. Top right. Bottom left. Top right. Bottom left. Top left. Top right. No, I didn't get it. And I don't know what the pattern is. I don't know that... I think it is relatively random. Hold it. Didn't get it in time. Like, you got to be quick on the shot. You got to be real quick on the shot.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Hold for the upper left.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I want to see something. Okay. That might be the way we do it. You know what? If that's the way we got to do it. Then that's the way we got to do it. We got 7 of them now. Oh, okay. So that opens 3, and now we can bring Chunky back there. That explains a lot. So let's bring Chunky back there. Of course, I'm wasting my homing ammo for this. Anything else we can do over here? No, but wait a minute. There was another thing over here that Chunky could do. I remember that. Because if we went that way, Remember we saw that platform? That blocked off passage? That was probably something Chunky has to do. There's a red balloon here. There's more purple here. There's the beaver there. More ammo, so that's good. More regular ammo. There's more purple here to do. But I remember seeing an ice wall somewhere. Nope, it's on this side. I see it now. I know where it is now. It's over here. We got more tiny bananas to grab there. Right? This was where we were. And there was this... Well, there's Snide. So I can turn that in. Yeah, I can turn my blueprints in. What's the game for this? It's the pointing thing again. We did this one already, didn't we? Not that part we didn't. We're up to 135. There's 65 more bananas to go. Blueprint-wise, we have all but one of Chunky's blueprints. Wait a minute, there was something up there. That's not what I wanted. But I heard a blueprint fall, and it's not... Hold on. Chunky needs to be up here. Or Chunky needed to go there for some reason. Why, I don't know. There was that... But that wasn't it, was it? No, that wasn't it. Because if that was it... Nope, that wasn't it. The one we want is right by... the one we wanted, if I remember correctly, was right by the mini monkey bit. And the mini monkey bit's not there. So I gotta find the mini monkey bit. Is it over here? Is this where we played mini monkey? Yes, it is. Okay, and we saw over here this. That we can break through and let... Oh, we let Donkey Kong into here. Okay, because you got the yellow bananas here. So we let Donkey Kong into here. Except, no, that's a Chunky thing, too. Alright, well, before we do that, let's shoot this balloon out. Missed. No. I'd almost rather have my regular ammo for this. There we go. Well, let's first grab DK's bananas here. I'm pretty sure I haven't done this yet. Put the gun away. Let's look. It'll tell us. No, we haven't done this yet. Because otherwise I would have grabbed my bananas there, right? Just shoot. The guide's the coin. No, we missed. Okay, well, let's do it again. We'll do this. Okay. That shot. Line it up. Hit it. Hit the circle. Banana coin. That. Hit that. And that. Now the question is, what am I aiming for? Okay. Oh, okay. So this is for a bonus barrel. Okay, we're going to try one more attempt, and then we're taking a self-care. Except that's not the shot. Okay, we're gonna pause. We're gonna take our self-care break, and I'll see you in 60. All right, we're back. Let's try it again, shall we? Okay, we're just shooting our way through the barrels. We almost had it. We just missed the last shot. Line it up. That's the shot. Yeah, we want to hit the barrel there, because then the barrel will let us hit the target. Somehow we just barely missed that. Over we go. Good, good, good. Okay. Line it up. There we go. That's the target. Oh, I missed the target. Let's try it again. At least this is no risk. And we saw a lanky thing, too. In this same neck of the woods. Okay, we got that one. There we go. There we go. Now give it a second. We're going to go on this direction. And miss. It's a little bit off. We'll get it. Here's the thing. I've done the 101% before. I was very much younger when I did it. Just kind of why the target's there to do it again. Somehow I missed the barrel there. At least these chances go quick. Okay. Good. I think for me, the left-right ones are more tricky than the up-down ones. Okay, good. All right, this is one of the ones that's been pain in the butt for me, but I'll hit that one. We'll get that one. We're in. We're good. Yes. Good. Yeah. Little bit too high. Why am I starting here? Away from the pad. Because that's not what's supposed to happen. Alright, let's, we'll come back to that, I think. Because I want to find the armory, too. Because I haven't seen the armory. Nothing that way. We've cleared this out. Let's just bring Diddy out, because maybe we can find the armory better with him. Nope. There's a slope there that probably Lanky would be better at. I hear something, though. Okay, we'll figure this out. Because I'm sure Funky's got something for us. I don't know what. See, I hear something. And at this point, my question is, what do I hear? That's a tag barrel. Oh, there's Funky. Up here. We haven't gone this way yet. Well, there's a banana for, there's a barrel for Diddy. Ammo belt. Okay. Is he going to refill me too? 200. 200 we can now shoot. Okay, now I see the red there, and I see the rocket barrel. Let's do that. Because that's obviously what we got to do. Oh, there's a mini monkey thing there, too. Now, I heard a kasplat. It's the blue one. Okay, but the blue one's also near the 5. You saw that, right? So, if I can get up there, what I want to do is I want to get up there with Diddy, right? Trip the 5. And then come back with Lanky, and he can get through the stuff for me. Okay, now let's find Funky again. He was across the river. We remember that. We know the blue Kasplat was up on top of that platform. So we're going to go for that. Climb up here. Because then I can go over this way. Yep, we're full of munitions. There's a tiny Kong here, but the question then becomes, where's the barrel? Hello, someone. That's a name. Yeah, let's start with the barrel here.
Welcome to
Mad
Bonus
Maze
Stage.
Mall. What do I got to do? Destroy all the baddies and head for the checkered flag. One down. Well, I'm going to need this guy too. Often stalk the DK64 category. Okay. 2 down. 3. You're gone. Goodbye. Four, 3, 2. All right. There has to be a better way to do that, but we know what way we're going.
Welcome to Bonus Stage.
I don't think I get the oranges in this level, do I? No, I don't. Okay, we'll get that to you as soon as I get a chance. We'll give you your A. There are a couple A's in the solution. Okay, we got four of the guys out, and we're just passing the halfway mark. Come on. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Made it! Okay, we'll give you your A's. Give me a second. Hold on. There are a couple A's in the solution. Let's see. Where do they go? There's one here. One here. One here. One here. A paranoid person who sews. You've got with those 4 A's. Do you have a guess? Or would you like to try for another letter? Now, I still want to get back to where I was. Just be warned that my solution, the solution almost always has a pun in it, okay? But you can always guess another letter. That's not a big deal. Yeah, there's one N, if I remember. Yeah, there's only one N. I'll put it where it belongs. Okay, there it should go. Now, what's here but another barrel? Okay, let's use this barrel. If we can. Is there anything good over here that I can do with this barrel? No, I don't think so. No. No good use here. I need the other barrel, I think, to do what I need to do. Let's see. There's the purple Kasplat. Hello, Black and Yellow. How you doing today? Okay, so it's the purple Kasplat over here. So I want to get Tiny out, I think, and go deal with that. Chilling with some retro here. Yeah, well, you know that's all I do on the channel is retro. It's got to be out for 20 years for me to play it. Okay, let's bring... Actually, let's bring Lanky out and get those bananas down there. Because we saw some more blues down here that we hadn't grabbed yet. Ouch. Love how you kept all these gems. Exactly. We got to keep the dream alive, right? Oh, we surfaced, so we surfaced, so we can't swim as fast. I want to go across. Just so you know, my check-ins are persistent, Black and Yellow, so you don't have to keep checking in. I appreciate that you do. All right, let's see. Ah, we got hit by another stalactite again. Oops. Don't call it an oops. Maybe you want to hear the sound again. I'm not going to stop you. Okay. Let's see. Over here was back in the exit direction. And over here is something for Chunky. Oh, and a DK balloon. Okay. So, yeah, let's take Chunky back there first. What does the balloon do? The balloon counts as 10 bananas, but I have to shoot it to collect them. Okay? And each Kong has 100 bananas to find in their color. And since this balloon is yellow, that tells me that it's a balloon for Donkey Kong to collect. See? Okay, now why would I have a Chunky pad there. The pad makes you big, if I remember it correctly. Okay, so now I want to take Chunky back there, and there's got to be a good reason that Chunky has something back there. Okay? Easy enough. So that's why I had to bring him back there. They all have 5 yellow bananas, or 5 big golden bananas to grab per level. Now, I'm not concerned about grabbing the all 100 little bananas. I do want to get at least 75 of them, because you saw that banana medal that showed up? Okay? I need to get as many of those. Technically, you only need, I want to say 25 to beat the game. Or, well, technically 30. Get up. There we are. Now, that balloon that you saw was red. So that means it's a Diddy balloon. You have a teacher, Dad. You know, the teacher thing probably doesn't surprise me at all because I am a substitute teacher. Okay? The dad thing, however, that's no. Even though I make a lot of dad jokes, I am not a father myself. Of course, you know when a joke becomes a dad joke because, you see, it becomes apparent. And I owe for that. Onto the newly relabeled jar that says once upon a dime. Thank you very much. Let's get Chunky out there. Okay, yeah, see, you can't grab... Okay, so what do we got in here? This will make him hunky chunky. No? Okay. Then how do I get rid of the ice? Okay, we'll come back to that. Obviously, there's something for him there. I don't know what yet. What do you teach? Whatever they need me to. Not trying to be flippant. I prefer math. But you never know what you're going to be asked to do in a given day. Okay? How old are the kids? I try to sub at the high school level. Okay, what's here? Let's wait until that's done. Okay, actually, I got to take a self-care break anyways. So, we're going to do that real quick. I'll see you in 60 seconds. All right, we are back. So we got Lanky out here. There's that red balloon. And, like, the way this game is set up, if you do not have the correct Kong out, it won't let you collect something. Okay? So, like, Lanky collects everything that's blue. Alright? And he can only collect things that are blue. Okay, let's try this again. Now that the stalactites are not there. Now, I saw... That's probably what it's for. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll get there. Okay, let's see. We're not doing too bad. An hour and a half. We got a decent number of bananas from here. I definitely want to bring Diddy back over here to get his stuff. But I want to be over here. Here's where there was that star, right? At the top of top of something here. And there was a rocket barrel. So let's get Diddy. Find that rocket barrel. Yeah, see that red star that's marked off? We've already gotten Chunky's blueprint. But I know I got some flying to do. And I got to do it from over here somewhere. There's the tag barrel. There's the 3. There's the 1. Look again. I have to get up through that. So there's going to be... a rocket balloon. Hold on. While I'm here. Okay, that got rid of my homing ammo, and that's actually good. So now I can pop this balloon and get myself 10 bananas for Diddy. Eventually. There we go. I never said my aim was good. Sometimes my aim is downright abysmal. Oh, that's right. I couldn't move as fast because I still had the gun out. Can't run nearly as fast that way. Alright. Let's see. Up we go. Out we go. So there's something you can do here. It's not hunky chunky just yet. So the question is what? What do we do there? Do I see a rocket barrel again? No, not there. Is it over here? Sometimes I can be completely lost. That shaking is driving me nuts. And if I knew how to get rid of it, I would. I don't know that I can. It's been a while. Hold on. There's this castle. We haven't done the castle yet. And it's Lanky. Hello. Let's get him in. Let's get Lanky out here and deal with it that way. First things first. Throw the switch. And in. It's giving me coconuts. Hey Lanky, it's not much fun being stuck in this pokey igloo, so I've made up a game to pass the time. If I don't play soon, I'll die of boredom. How about it, buddy? Sure, what do I gotta do? See those tiles? Turn as many over to show your face as possible. Let's go. So I probably have to beat him. I got 5 to... I'm going to focus on the ones with K. Rool. Eight and 8. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose. Maybe not. Yeah, let's do this again. Okay, let's be smart. We're going to flip his. And then we'll, in theory, he's going to screw up. I've got more. It took me days to think I came and you beat me. You're not my friend anymore. Take your winnings and leave. All right. That's an easy one. Relatively easy one. Anything else in here? No. Wait a minute. I thought I saw a balloon up here. I did. Thank you. 10 more. Now, there was another target on the other side, right? On this side. Okay, I get it. Easy enough. What do I gotta do? Oh, it's only you, Lanky. Well, if you can beat me to the bottom of my slide and collect 50 coins, I suppose you can have my golden banana. Use that to steer, push forward to speed up, and pull back to slow down. A to jump. Okay. Down the hole. Let's hope that we can catch up. No, not that way. We can do this. It holds me? Oh. Yeah, and I got it. I have to hit that barrel. I need that barrel. How am I missing that barrel? We will get this. There we go. So far, so good. Okay, so I'm sprinting either way. Okay. All right. We can do this. Make sure to grab all these coins. Oh boy. We can do this. I gotta figure the way to do this. I thought as much, Lanky. You're just too slow. Yeah, we're not that slow. We can do this. Okay. Make sure to get these 10. No. I'll give it till the next self-care break. Like I said, at this point, I'm probably going to abandon the idea of doing all 201 bananas. We're probably going to abandon that, but we're going to try to get everything, a lot of most of the other stuff. Like, we're going to make sure to get all the blueprints. That's a given. Because they're going to help us out in the last level. Catitude, look at the thing real quick. Fat fingers, okay. I'll get you all after this attempt. Okay, there's an M. There's two M's, I believe. Yeah, there's two M's. Actually, we're going to call it for that one. We're going to abandon that one for now. We have enough, believe it or not, that we actually do not have to collect any more golden bananas to win this, to beat this game. So we're going to bring Diddy back out. Come on, get back on here. Do you see our... Oh, I saw, all right. I saw the goal. And I just got knocked into the water. So I want all the banana medals. I want all the blueprints. There are 3 T's. And they go right there. So if you know a paranoid person who sews, by all means, take a guess. Now, I know what I need to do is I need to find that barrel again. I need to find the rocket barrel again. And then get where I need to get. There's a rocket barrel. This might be... I might be able to do it from here. I'm not sure. Right? We see the purple splat there. There's a blue there. There's nothing else I can do in that direction. And we just landed. I didn't want to land. Get back over here. It would have to be this way. Right? No, this is the way we just came, right? No, it isn't. This will get me over. There's the blue one. But I'm looking for other things to do. No B. No B. Okay, now let's land this thing. Did what I had to. I landed the 5. Hold on. Where was it? It's at one of the it's at one of the huts that the other 5 is. How many of the blueprints do I have? Not his, not his, not hers, not his. Okay, so we know where a couple of them are. We're going to take Lanky out first because we know what we want to do is we want to get to the one house, and I forget which one it is. You know what? I'm going to take a self-care break, but you're right. So I will put that up, and I will see you in 60. All right, we're back. Yep, you got it right, Catitude. And welcome in, Raina. How you doing today? So let's find our way over to the number 5. Arrived just at break time. Yeah, exactly. I take 60-second breaks. Climb up. Now, where was that hut? That was the castle that we do not need. And then over here is something for Chunky. Yeah, that's something for Chunky, all right. Let's do that. Let's go get Chunky out. Okay, give it a second. If we take hits, so be it. We're waiting. Good. Carry this up the plank. Drop the rock. Okay. So that's what we had to do. Hold on. Okay, you saw that, right? That's the yellow DK. That's the yellow Kasplat. So that's DK's blueprint up there. So I got to bring Donkey Kong up there. No big deal. That was bad. I think we have Creepy Castle unlocked too. But I do want to finish Crystal Caves tonight. I still got at least an hour to work with. Here, let's bring out Tiny for now. Mainly because her being able to float is to our advantage. This game looks fun. It is fun. The one complaint I have is it literally probably has too many collectibles. And I'm not joking there. Okay? In that, that's something this game is known for, is having a lot of collectibles. Like, they looked at Banjo-Kazooie, and they said, we're going to do more than that. Alright, now let's see. That's Trough and Scoff. And a tag barrel. And Snide. See, a lot of times I want to explore with her because she can do that. Okay, that's right. Hold on, we got to take DK through here anyways, right? To get his blueprint. So let's do that real quick. That was up this way. We'll just do it this way. I will gladly trade. Alright. Lanky again. Once I find my way to the 5, and I don't remember where the hut is that is the 5. Is there a hut over there? There were 2 huts in this level. Okay? That, like, had a whole bunch of music pads on them. So you had to, like, go at it at multiple, with multiple Kongs because each music pad can only be opened by 1 Kong. And I just am completely plotzing on where that is. Right, this is this way with the mini. How cool, yep. This is where I now need Chunky. That's the igloo. Wasn't there one around here? No. This is where we had the 1 and the 3 platform. So it's on the other side. It's like trying to do this without a map is a pain in the butt. Hold on, is there a passage here, or is it just... It's just ammo in the corner. Okay. Here's that set of platforms. No, I think this is it. Okay. I think it's at the top of here. Was one of the huts. Hopefully the one I want. Nope, that's the castle. Go over past Funky. Might be past there. Hold on. There was something here. Right? That gets us to the tag barrel by the castle. We'll go up past Funky again. And we'll go over here. There's a mini monkey barrel there. Hold on, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's bring Tiny up here and deal with that mini monkey barrel. That's at least something. Wait a minute. Where does the 2 put me again? The 2 puts me up here. But the orange is at the hills. Here it is. It was by Candies. Because there's the one hut there. I don't think this is the right one. One of them has the 5. And the one that has the 5 is going to lead me to... No, it's not this hut, is it? Is it upstairs? Might be upstairs. Actually, yeah, it is. There's the 5. Oh, we ain't playing with that. We ain't playing with that. We're going to get off and we're going to music. Thank you. And get our 20 bananas. Alright. Now, somewhere around here, we still have to find the red Kasplat. Okay, so I got to take a tag barrel from near here, go back to Funky, and hit Lanky. As far as I'm concerned, I just collected another banana. Because I can always turn those blueprints into bananas. Okay, there's a tag barrel over here. Come on. I use a lot of the big jump for this. Okay, bring Tiny over by Funky's. Because we had another mini monkey game there. We'll just fly it that way. I heard a Kasplat. Okay, let's do this. Over onto this platform. Okay, let's try that again. Had the right idea. Let's wait until the coast is clear, though. Tiny still needs some stuff after all. Or I can go in and be Chunky and deal with his stuff. That might be a better option. Nope, come across over here. Alright. This is an annoying level. How many bananas do I have total? 307, and that's not enough. I think you need 350 to be able to actually win. Come across here. Grab that. Okay, this was Funky. And we established what we wanted to do is we wanted to go to Funky. And I want to jump across. Go Mini Monkey. And fly across. And then we had this entrance here. Grow again. There's a mini there. There's a 4. And that's where Diddy is. No, that's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. Right? Because I can't collect that. Thank you, though. That's going to help. And I got to get Diddy in here. Okay, so where does this put me? Okay. We found Tiny's banana there. So, I need to bring... We do not have the 4 yet. So I have to find the 4... And then I can get Diddy back there to get his Kasplat. Okay. That's better than nothing. I also got to find her Kasplat again. We found it earlier. I just have to find it again. I don't want to bring Chunky out just yet. But I might have to. No, you know what? Let's bring Chunky out now. Because we unlocked something for him. So there was a... Right, so we remember that one opening where the rock is. We're going to do that next. Once I find it. We still need to get Tiny's thing. We need Tiny's Kasplat, which we'll keep an eye for. Okay, we're up. Where I want for him is where the other Mini Monkey bit is. And I forget where it is. I think it's over this way. If I follow this, I should have another place to climb up. And if I do that... Yep, this is it. You know, I'd rather take the hit from the stalactite there. Right, because it's up here. It was up past here. Right? And I got to drop it on that platform. Well, also got my banana medal for Chunky, so that's good. No, don't tag barrel here. I thought I had to bring Chunky in here, but didn't realize there was a tag barrel. However, what there is a Hunky Chunky barrel. Which will let me pick that up. And I tripped the switch. It's not timed. Hello, Boop. How you doing today? Let's see. Into the water. Back to the igloos. Alright, I'm doing okay. I gotta remember where the igloo is now. I'm gonna try to go to 11 tonight because that's what time I'm scheduled to be out. I don't want to go much later than that tonight because I do have work in the morning. Yep, there's the igloo. And we smashed open a banana. There's the one. Oh, and there's a platform here for Tiny. Okay. So we already seen the Tiny platform. So now what? I think what I need to do is I need to take Diddy over here again and do some flying. But before I do that, I'm going to take a self-care break, and I'll see you in 60. Alright, we're back. Let's do this. So I definitely need to bring... Wait a minute. Hold on. That was the banana port thing. Right? Yeah, that was the banana port thing. So that means there's 2 banana port sections in here? Maybe? Who knows? Let's bring Tiny in just in case. Because that was not the banana port spot that we unlocked before. This puts me up here. Miss. Hold on. Can I? Can I get rid of you? I think he's what's causing the problem. Okay, then I want to use the crystal coconut thing here. To get 5 coins for everybody. I think that's what did the pounding. I could be wrong. So we might not have to worry about that anymore. Anything else up here? Don't look it. Hello, Dragon Rider. How you doing? Okay, so that was worth it. I'm doing okay. Let's float. No. That puts me here, but hopefully that dealt with still... Yes, I am. Hopefully that knocks the problems out. Now I want to turn into Diddy. And see if I can figure out where I need to go next. Okay. Go across. We're going to do the same thing as before. We're going to go find the rocket barrel. Or a rocket barrel, more precisely. I haven't seen any shakeup, so I may have completely gotten rid of that. Now, there was one not that far from Funky. There was a rocket barrel. Yep. Right over here. Okay, we're taking it to the igloo. Hopefully. Hold on, there's something down there. Stay out of the water. I saw red bananas on a 4. Ha! Remember that place we needed? Back here? That's fine. Thank you. So that should mean I just need the purple. And we got 5 more. Can't get out this way, right? Because... So we're going to be here. We still need a few bananas for the medal for Diddy. I do need the I do need another barrel though. I do need another rocket barrel. There's not one this way. Oh yeah, another bonus of the... Yes, there is one this way. There's one right here that I just missed. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? There's other ones that are probably easier to get to. The one by Funky is probably easier. Alright. So there was one by Funky. So we'll just use that one. And we'll fly over. And we will get ourselves back over to the star that is above the igloo. Because that's probably going to unlock a whole bunch more to play for. Okay. So let's see. There was the one that's right on top here. You know, I think beating that big guy made things easier for us. Okay. So past the castle. I don't need the coins. There's Cranky. It's past Cranky. It's down this way. I don't think flying in a second time is going to help me. However, I do want those bananas. You don't forget those ones. Get these ones. Boy, I'm doing a good job collecting these. Okay. Fine. Let's look what we got. Okay, we have our medal. We have our medal. We have our medal. We have our medal. We don't have our medal. So I need the blue Kasplat. Not the blue, the purple Kasplat, I'm sorry. Bongo. Guitar. Now this part is a pain in the butt, but we're going to try to get these bananas in here. It's going to lock. We're timed. No. That's 3. That's 6. That's 5. That was 2. 1. 2. 3. This one has to be 4. 5. And 6. That was surprisingly forgiving. Because I expected it was going to chase me when I threw the wrong one. All right. Get some crystal coconuts while we're at it. And did you see that balloon up top? Let's get it. I'm a little off. Still a little off. There we go. More bananas are always good. So we unlocked that, but you noticed that that wasn't the only pad down there. We also have a sax, and we have a triangle. And a trombone. I think there's one for everybody. Some of these are easier than others. But we're going to take advantage of getting some bananas. Okay, we saw there was a trombone one. Like, there's one or two in here that are really pains in the butt. Well, there's a blue. Let's deal with you first. Is this going to be just a beat things up? Probably. Okay, then it'll put the pad down there. And we can get our stuff. Up we go. No. We screwed that up. Try it again. There's also some bananas up here, which is going to help. Okay. We make the jump here. We do the big jump there. And then we use this one to float there. Get back up. Line that up. Grab you. And you see that balloon. Where is it? Where is it? I saw one. Missed. Thank you. And now I have all the medals for this level. So now what I really want is the last of the Kasplats. So the purple Kasplat, because that's the one I don't have. Tag barrels over here. Okay, so we are going to do all of these, though. So let's see. Tiny's turn next. Tiny's the Sax, which is here. Get in. I forget who's got the really pain in the butt one. Well, it's giving me shot. That locks it up. Hold on. Let's play the music. To knock you out. There we go. That gets hers. Do I already have my, Oh, but you know what? Let's not be foolish. While it doesn't see me, let's get this banana fairy, because it'll refill everything for me. Where'd he go? Where'd she go? If I can get it, it refills everything. Got it. $22. Ouch. Hold on. Do I have it? I have enough bananas. I'm not worried about it. So that leaves Chunky and Donkey to do theirs, right? Because we did the other three. And then we got to find Tiny's Kasplat. And then I'm going to be willing to take the boss on. I think this is the... One of these is the pain in the butt one, and I forget which one it is. Oh, it's this one. to an extent. Because those take one whole. Okay, wait, before we go up, grab that. This would be so much easier, and it's showing me crystal coconuts. Right? So that would imply that it's going to give me a chance, in theory, at a barrel. But no. So I have to make it through there to get to my banana. And of course, it's all slick. There's no easy way to do this. There's no easy way. In fact, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to give up on some bananas, and I'm okay with that. We're going to try Chunky's. His shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. But we're going to take a self-care soon, too, so. Is Chunky's? No, that's not his. This is his. And then we're going to find the blueprint we're missing. Alright. In we go. Be normal. This is relatively normal. Okay. I have to beat the flames away for 30 seconds. Two, one. Made it. Thanks, Chunky. Don't worry about me now. I've got things well under control. Hello, Maui. How you doing today? Gotta stay quiet so people don't find me hiding behind the couch. That's not good. But we'll take our banana. And I might as well take the bananas. Waiting for the right time to join. Oh, boy. Oh, we got 100 there. Okay, we're going to pause. We're going to take a self-care break, and I'll see you in 60. Okay, so I know where the last blueprint is. Very late here, just crawled out of bed. Okay, welcome in, little Void. How you doing today? I know it's late there because you're over on the other side of the pond, if I remember correctly. So what I need for her, she's not that far away. So Tiny, it's gone 3 a.m. Yeah, as I said, you're on the other side of the pond. So this is 2, if I remember correctly, should not be awake. So there should be a Kasplat over here. Right up here. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's confirm what we've got. Okay? I've got everything for Tiny. I'm missing one for Lanky, and we're giving that one up. We're giving up the one for Diddy. We're giving up at least one for Donkey Kong. Probably 2 at this point. We have everything for Chunky. Where I gotta be. Oh, boy. So we're not going to go see Snide just yet. I have other places I can go see Snide. But we have all the blueprints, which is the important thing. So actually, no, we could go see Snide. Turn our blueprints in. I just got to remember where Snide is. Or at the very least, I need to find a Troffenscoff. Snide is down, if I remember correctly, down a path that Chunky had to break into. And we already did that. Got home a few hours ago, unpacked the car in the snow, then plopped down on the bed. The rest is a blur of toast and hummus, Mountain Dew, and sleep. The toast sounds fine. The sleep sounds fine. I'm not really a hummus person, and I don't drink soda, so... But you do you. It's only a 6-hour drive in blizzard conditions. The beach is sunny and hot today. Okay. Part of me is going to ask, does your name have Maui in it because that's where you're from? Just out of ignorance. I'm a dip fiend, any kind, really. Hummus was on sale. Fair enough. I'm more a salsa con queso kind of guy. Okay, let's find a Troffenscoff. Like I said, finding Snide right about now is not particularly important because you can trade the blueprints in at any Snide. Not a condiment person. See, I'm that kind of guy who likes to practice safe eating, which means I try to always use a condiment. Hold on. Break the jar out again. Now, where is the Troffenscoff? The 5 puts me up where Lanky's guy was. Okay, Void, to help you out, Dave & Buster's is a chain of basically restaurant and giant arcade. Taste buds require multiple layers of flavor. Fair enough. Okay. So, Actually, Snide had a Trophenscoff near him, so why don't we try for that? Well, there's a spot to boost our music. Refill the music. Yeah, it's an arcade chain. At night, it's adults only, cocktails and pub food, with a bunch of giant kids playing arcade games. Yep, that's a good way. And it's known for its redemption games. Very much so. Like, you know, play the game, get tickets, collect the tickets, win prizes, that kind of thing. I would tend to only go there on a Wednesday night because at least here, the games are half price on Wednesday nights, and I have a pass. I have a pass somewhere. I don't know. I don't remember where. Let's see. We'll say eating out is more cultural. No arguments here. Brits love their takeaways instead. Okay. So it's not that we don't different eat at restaurants. It's just that you'll get your stuff to go. We'll get the stuff here. Tell me Snide is over here and I just forgot about him. Yeah, he is. Well, we might as well turn our stuff in if we're here. They had a Top Gun VR game. Nice. Oh, she had 2 to collect. She must have... I must have not turned one of hers in. Let's look at where we are. Like, Diddy's going to have 2. Right, because I have Diddy's from... Diddy should have 2 coming to him. Because I should have the one... Yep, 2 blueprints. Very enjoying it how people's... No arguments there. I prefer to cook myself. Yep, okay. I'm just making sure so I see what I need from the back end. Okay. So there's also blueprints to be had in the hub world. Kill for a decent pizza place here. No arguments here that East Coast has that. Like, I can go to any good... there's plenty of good mom and pop pizza shops near me. Although my favorite style of pizza I can't get here. It's up in Connecticut, and they make white clam pizza, and it is delicious. Okay, and then turn Lanky... You know what? No, we'll leave Lanky's alone for now. How many we need? 350, right? Yeah, 350. And since we have all the banana medals, we know we're good. Because that's 375 right there. So we'll turn our bananas in. Chunky's got a full load of 100. Teriyaki chicken pizza sounds decent. Shrimp Alfredo pizza, yeah, I can kind of see that working. Okay, next up is Lanky, who has 80. And we need 85. Thai chicken one, sounds odd, but like a spicy peanut buttery Asian chicken. I kind of get the idea. Not something I would want, but that's me. So that leaves Diddy. It's the only one I haven't done yet. To give the last 5 bananas. So what's for dinner tomorrow? I might just slum it and do pizza. Pizza's a very easy solution for tomorrow. I mean, lunch is going to be leftover tuna casserole from last night. I'm going to bring a container of that. What's on it? In this case, it'll just be cheese. I mean, obviously, I can't have pepperoni. Not on a Friday in Lent. Friday is pizza day. FML, it's Lent. Oh, no. So I have to meal plan everything. Uh-oh. All right. No big deal. Just avoid the shots. Hit you. Wait, you guys I do. Have for years. And honestly, it's not to me, it's not a sacrifice. Okay, what's going? Okay. That wasn't terrible. Oh, you're going to shoot at me again. Uh-huh. That was stupid. We missed. Okay. Fast all week, no, that's not me. No, I just do the abstinence. Missed. So for me, it's no meat Friday, no meat on Ash Wednesday. Gotcha. Second time. Okay. Avoid time. It's like the first time we fought him, only a little bit different. Okay, we know what's coming. And I missed. But I got that one. Missed me. 4, 5 sets. Gotcha again. Rapture would be fun if there weren't plenty of sinners. No, I get it. Okay. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got another gun. Missed. Okay, we get the game now. Hello, Imposter Cure. How you doing today? Fine. Goodbye. Annoying boss. Okay, now we can exit the level. Yeah, I'm with you, Maui. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, religion is like a pecker. It's okay to be happy with yours, but don't try to shove it in somebody else's face. Okay, so now we need to go back. Hold on. Let's grab this. Thank you. Like, I am not going to run out of money. Doesn't work for me. I'm really tall. Right. Let's unlock 6. There's the start of unlocking the last level. So we're going to start on the next level. Okay. That is probably a lanky thing. That is probably a lanky banana. However, there should be a cannon right near me. Right here. Thank you. This is Creepy Castle. And we're going to take a self-care break. Probably the last one of the night. I'll see you in 60. All right, we're back. Let's go see Blocker. Okay, we need 80. We've got 149. So that won't be an issue. Pant. Must get out of here before Fatso discovers the Kongs are recovering the blueprints to his stupid machine. Fatso, is it? I'd choose your last words more carefully if I were you. What's that? Who's there? Any last requests? Nearly there. I'm almost safe. I think not. Uh-oh. Alright. So here we are in Creepy Castle. Okay. Okay, note the lock, not locked door, and the DK pad. So we're going to be shooting for the coins and trying to do this one. There we go. Through the... Yeah, we're going to try to get all of the rings. I'm wondering if I have to make sure to hit the circles. That cats can't be left alone for more than 6 hours? Well, that's interesting. Okay, we did that one. Through the circle. Missed that one. Got that one, though. Missed that. My cat won't be let alone for a few minutes. Oh, boy. We can do this. Good. Got that one. Good. Got it. Okay, let's go in there. I wish I had my standard ammo, my homing ammo, but I don't. But let's deal with the bats. Thank you. Turns out the walk your dog every 6 hours minimum. Okay. So what's over here? Well, that's a good start. That there's a Kasplat here. Thank you. We have our first blueprint. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Because I wanted to shoot out this balloon. Hey, got it on mostly the first shot. Alright. There's some bananas. I can't hit that target yet. I can't do this yet. However, let's take a picture. That's our first banana fairy in this area. Now, we're going to find the way out. Here. Can't do much else in here. So we do what we can. Wait, nope, that's the way back out. All right. Now that we did that, we're going to head this way, follow the path, get some bananas. No, you don't. Thank you. Okay. Not too bad. Follow the path. It's telling me where to go. And we have unlocked the one. Okay. That's not too bad. Just keep following the bananas. Well, we're starting to get... These bananas aren't too bad. Now what way? Well, let's start by tripping all of these. Because we have managed to find all 5 of the teleporters here. But there's more around here somewhere. Oh, there we are. Follow the nanners. Up to 49, 50, not bad. Ouch, and fell. Okay, where am I? Just so I see how far back I gotta go. Worst case scenario. Right, we're going to do this. We're going to go hit 1. And follow it back. To find the bridge is out. That's annoying. We'll get there. Okay, problem solved. Past him. Past him. Here was our problem, which we're just going to bongo past. Thank you. What color are you? You're Lankies. Okay. Good to know. $65. Get 2. Okay. We're going to keep going. I know that we're going to have to take Tiny back here. But that's okay. We ain't messing with you either. Here's 3. And into the lab. No, I don't want to play Jetpack. Another potion for 7. It's the Super Duper Simian Slam, which lets me hit the next level of potion of areas. Took your time to hit this one, didn't you, Nuggy? You and the other flea-ridden conks now slam the red switches. And that's all the potions for Donkey Kong. Keep on going. Uh-oh. We just fell down. Okay, well, the good thing is we can get right back up, right? Because all we need to do is trip 1 and then trip 3. Okay, so we got to jump up with one of those. Up. Keep going up the path to the past the museum. Hit 4. Note the Trophenscough there. And the switch. That is the ballroom. We're going all the way up to the top. Ouch. You know what? Tiny's going to make this easier. So we're going to tag barrel her in and go with Tiny. There should be a tag barrel around here, right? You would think. Thought I saw one by Cranky. No, I didn't. I thought I did. Grab some health. Past the museum, which is going to be a chunky thing. Nope, no melon for me there. Oh, I forgot that I had 4. Okay, Lanky's going to have to do something there. Oh, I did see a tag barrel. It's right here. Yeah, let's pull Tiny out for now. Maybe I can switch over at some point to make things easier for me. That was a fail. But we also know that the correct answer here is that I can hit, well, first off, I can do 3. Because that's where the Trail of Purple started. And go see Cranky to see if I've got another potion for her. I don't think I do. That's all the potions you're getting, Tiny. Now scram and leave me in peace. Okay. I think we might be out of potions. I could be wrong. We might as well grab these while we're here. Because obviously we're meant to do this some point anyways, right? Okay, 10. We're up to 13. There we go. Now, I want to bring Donkey Kong back in eventually, because, hey, there's a switch for him. But we might as well grab these. A lot of singleton bananas. I would much rather have a bunch or a balloon or something like that that's... Thank you. Just as I said that. Trip 5. We now have all of the teleporters done. Yep, okay. Tiny's not got hers. But now, I can just, as soon as I can find a tag barrel here, I can get Donkey Kong back in. Trade his in. And that'll put us on 150 even. Figure we'll get that while we're here. So we're getting good on the blueprints. We don't have very many to turn in. So as much as I see this here, we're not doing this yet. We're going to do that later. We're going to trip 5 and then trip 1. Because I'm going to buy one more upgrade before we call it a night. And we're going to buy it with DK because he doesn't really have another use for money. I just got to remember where it is. I think it's down here. Is he over here? Where is he? At some point, real close to here. It's not in here, is it? No, that looks like something I need for Chunky, so we're going to wait on that. Funky is not that far from here. I just don't remember where he is. And I want to buy his stuff. Is it here? No. We'll find it. I mean, there's a lot of ammo boxes down here. I want, before I go and call it a day, I want my last upgrade from Funky. And I just don't remember where he is. He's close to the 1 pad. I know that. Wait, let's climb up this. That puts me here. Okay, there's a tag barrel there. Come on, Funky, where are you? I want to say you're down here. Maybe this way? Nope, that's a Trophenscoff. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to save and we're going to call the stream here for the night, okay? Thank you for coming out tonight. Whether you were here for a little bit or a lot, I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, please give a follow or subscribe. I'd be glad you did. So I stream every Tuesday. Normally, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Here's the plan going forward. Sunday, we are indeed streaming. Excuse me. We're going to play Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. Tuesday, we are streaming. And we're playing Sly 2 Band of Thieves. My normal Thursday stream is going to have to be Wednesday night next week. Because I got a basketball game to work on Thursday night. And that's kind of more important. So we got to do that. So, we need to find somewhere to send you guys. And I think I know just the place. I haven't sent you there in a while. We're going to send you over to Hey, It's Gigajolt, who is playing DuckTales Remastered, and doing a reasonable job at it. I want you to please show her the same love you showed me, okay? So, until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you.